Lee Broman, 6'4" junior, awaits Kurt Tenneper. Tenneper, 6'4" junior, will also step into that center circle. Cambridge will run left to right, Republican Valley right to left. Glad to have you along for RVO basketball tonight on 104.5 FM. The official with the basketball, and we're set for action. And the tap's controlled by who? RV has it. On the left side, down the shot from 10. Put up no good. That shot off by Bloomey. Rebound, though, put up and in by Brad Randall. Randall got the follow and put it home. It's 2-0 Mustangs. In the backcourt, Tenneper gives off now to Shoemaker. Shoemaker into the forecourt. Double teamed on the trap. Out on top, he kicks it left side for Thompson. Down low for Orvis. Back out to Thompson. Top of the key, Cobb. Right side now, Shoemaker deep on the wing. Out top, it's Cobb. Moves it left side now for Thompson. Down into the corner, popping from three. It's Shoemaker off the mark. Retrieved by Tenneper. Out to Cobb. Tries to make a move. Dishes off to Thompson. 17 feet away. Won't go. Ball tipped around and controlled by Thompson. Followed his own shot. Got the rebound. Shoemaker, a long three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound, Orvis for the Trojans. He fires it up. No good. Tenneper, the follow-up and in. The Trojans with 5 opportunities. Put it home. It's 2-2. Mustangs in the forecourt with it. That's Stritt. Stritt out on top. Now gives off to Bloomey. Left side, Broman with it. Now right side, Randall. Holds it up on the wing. Feed down low. 3-second violation against the Mustangs. Turnover gives it to the Trojans. 6:56 to go. Just a little more than a minute deep. Tied up at 2 apiece. Both teams with good 8-1 records this season. Republican Valley, the 10th ranked team in C2. The Trojans unranked. In the forecourt, Cobb, right side, goes high for the basketball, drives to the baseline. Nowhere to go, cut off, dishes inside for Tenneper, and he was in the lane too long. 3-second violation gives it back to RV.
Two violation on each squad now so far, Larry, and both of them 3-second violation.
Into the forecourt come the Mustangs. With the basketball, Lace goes now right side, deep on the wing for Randall. Feed down low, wide open shot put up, no good. Bloomey missed it, got his own rebound, had it rejected, and a foul is whistled inside. We'll see who the official calls this one on. Foul will go on Tyler Orvis, first foul of the ball game, and to the free throw line will go Paul Bloomey, 6'1" senior. Bloomey to the free throw line. Eyes the bucket. Takes his time. Dips the knees and fires, and in and out, no good. In the act of shooting, he'll have a second one. 2-2 your score. These two teams met 2 weeks ago, and Republican Valley won that one right here on the Cambridge court, 55-37. Second one is good by Bloomey. It's a 3-2 Mustang lead. Full court pressure, 1-2-2 being applied by Republican Valley. In the backcourt, Shoemaker fires it ahead to Tenneper. He'll hold it up in the forecourt, picks up the dribble. Now out on top for Shoemaker. Right side, Cobb. Looked at the three, couldn't fire it. Now gives off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back to Cobb. Ball tipped away, taken away. It's Lease out on there. One-on-one against Cobb. Lays it up and no good. Ball tipped around and controlled by Orvis for the Trojans. They'll give it off to Tenneper, and Cambridge will slow it up. Thompson now whips it into the forecourt. Off to Shoemaker. Drives, lays it up and in. Shoemaker with a nice move down the left baseline. Gets it off the glass with the right hand, and it's a 4-3 ball game. Trojans on top. In the forecourt. Mustangs with it. That's Stritt out on top. Right side for Randall. Randall near the top of the key. Gives off now into the corner. Back out top to Randall. Lease with it. Lease looks down low. Now gives off to Bloomey. Feed down low. Nice pass up and in. Shot open underneath. Goes for Matthew Stritt. And it's a 5-4 ball game. Mustangs on top. Wide open at the other end. Nobody picked up Tyler Orvis. He lays it in. 6-5. Trojans with the baseball pass by Orvis. Wide open. Down the other way. Republican Valley with the break.
Whoa, here we go.
Lee Broman. Now quick bomb down court to Cobb. One-on-one against Bloomey, and Bloomey holds him up. In the forecourt, ball tipped away. Taken away by Lease. One-on-one against Thompson. Takes it in. Lays it up and in. Doug Lease with the steal and the hoop. 9-6 in favor of the Mustangs.
And they're up and running.
In the backcourt, crossing the timeline. It's Shoemaker double team. Kicks off on the right wing. Now it's Cobb. He lost the basketball. Picked up again by Lease. Lease has a 2-on-4. He'll hold it up. Kick off left side. Wide open. Shot put up. No good, but a foul. No, a violation. Traveling violation, I do believe.
I think a foul on Republican Valley.
You got it. Foul will go against Paul Bloomey. First foul against the Mustangs. 4:40 to go, first period, 9-6, Republican Valley. Jennifer has it in the forecourt as they break the pressure off the Cobb. Wide open 15-footer. He hits it. Jason Cobb from the right side puts it down. It's a one-point game again at 9-8. In the forecourt come the Mustangs. Lisa drive, puts it up, no good, but he was fouled as he took it to the hole. It appears, Russ, that they will get Kurt Jennifer on this one.
Right, 2 team fouls on Cambridge. One apiece on Jennifer and Orvis. 1 team foul on Republican Valley. That belonging to Paul Blooming. Boy, I tell you, Larry, talking about balance scoring, everybody on the court except for Ed Thompson of Cambridge has scored this ball game so far.
Doug Lees at the free throw line. 5'11" sophomore. Puts up the free throw, no good. Tell you what, though, he runs that team like more than a sophomore, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. You mentioned before games that there's been a lot of people by the name of Lees that have played ball for RV.
10-8. Ball tipped away by Lees. He can't control it. In the backcourt, he got a hand on it. Couldn't save it. It'll belong to Cambridge. 10-8 to score. Mustangs with the lead. Trojans with the basketball. In the backcourt, it's Cobb. Bounces it over to Thompson. Thompson, just a freshman, double teamed in the forecourt. Out on top for Shoemaker. Cobb drives, kicks from 15, and too strong. Rebound on the weak side. Pulled out there by RV. Laid ahead to Lees down the right side. He carried the basketball. Trying to make his move to the inside. He carried it. Official right on top of it. 2 turnovers on the night now for the Mustangs. 4:06 to go, opening period, 10-8. Mustangs on top. Trojans with the basketball. Bad pass by Cobb, taken away by Blumey. Now right side, or left side now over to Randall. Feed down low. Lees off the glass for 2. Nice dish off by Randall for Lees, who gets his 4th and 5th points of the night. Now the ball stolen by Randall. Takes it in, lays it up. Got it, and he was fouled. Brad Randall at 6'5", took it away on the press. Took it in strong, got the foul, and got the hoop.
Cambridge is really having a time right now. They're going to take a timeout and try to cool things down. 7 turnovers over the Trojans.
3:47 to go, opening period, 14-8, Republican Valley. This is 104.5 FM.
Joshua Livestock.
We saw that they were going to be a force this year.
Definitely.
At the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play, Brad Randall, 6'5" soft, or 6'5" senior, one of 2 seniors on the RV starting lineup. He'll toe the line, eye the bucket, feed it on the way, and hit it. 15-8. He's got 5 on the night. 3:44 to go, opening period, and now a foul in the front court. Foul will be whistled on Lee Roman. That's the 2nd team foul called against the Mustangs. Cambridge has 3. It'll be triggered in by Shoemaker near the timeline. Feeds it into Thompson. Ed Thompson, as we mentioned, a freshman, only the 3rd freshman to start for Del Schoenfish. The other 2, not too bad. Chris Borland and J.F. Hoffman. Of course, Hoffman playing for the Huskers right now. Out top, Thompson has it. Works it on the left side. Now Shoemaker in the corner. Out on the wing now. It's Thompson. Feed. Ball tipped by Randall and taken away by Lees. 1-on-2. He'll take it in, lay it up, and hit it!
Whoa!
He flipped the defense and laid it home. Another 2 for Doug Lees. 17-8. Shoemaker kept his pivot foot glued to the floor. Thompson over to Shoemaker in the forecourt. Ball tipped away by Randall. Randall going after it, but Shoemaker runs it down. Top of the key, dishes off to Thompson on the wing. Cobb from the corner, 3-pointer on the way, too strong. Rebound Orvis, and a foul will go on Doug Lees. Orvis had the inside position. He'll draw the foul off Doug Lees. 3rd team foul on the Mustangs. Personal number 1 on Doug Lees with 2:54 to go here in the opening period. 2 new players coming in now for the Mustangs. I got to catch their numbers when they come right up here, Russ. Those are tough to catch. Jason Stewart, 5'9" senior, and Brett Fortner, 5'11" senior.
Lees and Stritter checking out now for Republican Valley.
Ball to be triggered in by the Trojans. Baseline left side, Orvis lobs it into Cobb on the left wing. Out on top, it's Shoemaker. Shoemaker looks down low, can't go that way, goes to Cobb instead. Now in the corner, they find Thompson. Back out to Shoemaker on the wing, and a whistle. A foul will go against RV.
Paul Bloomey, 2nd of the evening, and 4 team fouls on the Mustangs.
And the Trojans will trigger from the baseline right side. Orvis. Let's check and see. A new player coming into the lineup, Jeff Miner, 6'3" senior for the Mustangs. Bloomey will sit down with those 2 personal fouls. 2:45 to go, opening period, 17-8. Republican Valley, 10th ranked team in C2 this year. Orvis down low to Tennefer. He was just double teamed down low. Got caught up underneath the bucket for us and really had nowhere to go. RV had him sandwiched in, and the foul will go against Cambridge as Tyler Orvis, going for the rebound, draws his second.
Third team foul on Cambridge now.
17-8, Republican Valley on top. They'll work against pressure in the backcourt. That's Stewart. Now in the forecourt. Fortner, left side for Stewart. On the wing. Looks. Drives down. Takes it in. Fakes. Shoots from 10. Blocked away by Tennefer. And retrieved by Orvis. And a foul will go on the Mustangs. Nice defensive play by Kurt Tennefer. Foul will go defensively against Jeff Miner.
His first 15 foul now on RV.
2-2-1 full court pressure being applied. In the backcourt, it's Shoemaker. Leads it ahead to Tennefer. Cross court finds Cobb. He'll bring it into the forecourt. Slow it up. Now give off right side for Shoemaker. Shoemaker holds on the wing. Now top. Now it's Cobb. Cobb drives. Feed down low. Tennefer sandwiched in there. And he is called for the offensive foul. Good defensive position down low. Brett Fortner.
Two personals on Tennefer now. And that's not good news for them.
Mustangs have shut him down.
They definitely have. They've done a great job on him defensively.
17-8 to score. 9-point Mustang lead. As in the backcourt, it's Stewart. Jason Stewart breaks the pressure. Ball tipped, though, by Shoemaker. Retrieved by Shoemaker. In the forecourt, bounce down low to Thompson. Let him too much. And ball taken right back away by the Mustangs. Stewart will lead it into the forecourt. Out on top now for Randall. Randall, nice speed down low. Layup, put up, and no good. A foul will go on Thompson, as taking it strong to the hole with Brett Fortner. He'll go to the free throw line for a two-shot opportunity. 17-8. We've been stuck on that number, on those numbers, that is, for a little while. Don't forget, tomorrow night, doubleheader action on 104.5 FM. The Gothenburg Swedes travel out west. Their biannual trip to Sydney. Don Fox and I'll be on hand for that one tomorrow night. 6:45 for the girls' pregame. Fortner hits the first. He's at the line for the second. It's on the way. It's good. It's an 11-point. Republican Valley lead at 19-8. Under 2 minutes to go, first period. In the forecourt, Thompson on the left wing. Double teamed in that trapping defense. Floats it over to Shoemaker. He may have got away with the travel. Then he did not. The fans kind of helped him out there.
Yeah, Coach Dan Hilton was the first one off the bench for Republican Valley.
No question about it. He took one too many steps, did John Shoemaker. 1:40 to go in the period. It's Stewart working against Cobb. Brings it across the timeline. Whips it left side now from Miner. Miner, right side. Goes to Randall. Lob down low. Easy hoop for Lee Broman. And it's 21-8. In the forecourt. Thompson gets it to Tennefer. Right side for Shoemaker in the corner. Cobb back to Shoemaker. Holds it up. Ball taken away. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff Miner for the Mustangs. This first quarter has been all Mustangs.
Definitely.
Out on top, it's Thompson. Works right side for Cobb. Back to Thompson. Now Cobb in the corner. Shoemaker tries to drive. Cut off. Cobb back to Shoemaker. Trying to drive the lane. He throws it away. Retrieved by Randall. Out on the break. 1-on-2. He'll take it in strong. Left-handed layup up and in. His 7th point of the night. That is 14 consecutive points by Republican Valley. Shot put up and in. And a foul. Randall draws the foul as Cobb put it down from the baseline. And that ends that 14-0 run. Jason Cobb will try to turn the tide a bit for the Trojans, as he'll step to the line to try to complete a three-point play. 23-10.
Cambridge needed some momentum here. If he gets the free throw,
and he does.
That's going to help him tremendously.
23-11. Republican Valley on top. Randall in the forecourt. Down the right side. Out top Stewart. Left side now it's Fortner. Down to 38 seconds. Free throw line. With it it's Miner. Out on top now they go to Stewart. Stewart works against Cobb in the man-to-man. Down to a half minute. Right side Randall runs it down. He works against Tennefer. Now left side they feed it to Broman. Stewart will drive the baseline. Fake. Put it up. Shot left short and it's cleared out of there by Orvis for the Trojans. Gives off to Tennefer. Down to 18 seconds to go in the period. Jennifer down the left side will bring it into the forecourt. Kickoff in the corner. Cobb from 18 on the way. No good. Rebound fought for down low, and a foul will go against the Mustangs, it appears. Bortner and Orvis fighting for that rebound, and Bortner will grab the foul. Well, both teams getting close to that bonus situation right now, Russ.
Again, getting closer with 16 fouls on both squads. Well, 7 now on Republican Valley here on out.
Both teams in the bonus situation as Orvis will go to the free throw line. 6'1" sophomore. Puts it up and no good. And the rebound fought for. Let's check and see. One player in there just a little too soon for Republican Valley. That was Bortner. Randall now will come down there and take his spot close to the lane. Broman and Randall will be the inside guys for the Mustangs as Orvis fires the free throw. It's good. Well, he'll get a third shot. Republican Valley ready to take that one out. The first one was no good because of the violation, so he got the first shot over again. And now gets the second into the 1-and-1.
Remember the old NBA rule, 3 to make 2?
That's what this situation looks like. Second one is no good. Hard off the iron. Long rebound comes out now to Minor, to Stewart. Down to 5 seconds to go in the period. Stewart, he'll pop from 3, 22-footer. High off the back iron, no good. Tipped up by Bortner! Up and in, and it goes. He timed his jump beautifully to tip it in at the end of the first period. It's Republican Valley all over Cambridge, 25-12. You're in tune to 104.5 FM.
Ken's been fighting the illness all year long. He's sitting at home, and his dad, Rod, said that he couldn't make it to the game tonight, so hi to Nate Mulring. Wish you a speedy recovery.
Cambridge with the basketball to start the second period as Jason Cobb fires one up from 15 and hits it. In the forecourt, Randall has it taken away by Jennifer. Jennifer in the backcourt. 25-14, 11-point game. Cobb on the right side. He'll drive. Pop from 12. It won't go. Jennifer crashes the board, puts it up and in. Kurt Jennifer went strong to the board and laid it back up and in. 25-16, and the Trojans back within single digits. Down low, the feed. Back out now to Fortner. He'll fire and hit it. Brett Fortner from 18. 27-16. Mustangs up by 11. It's Thompson in the forecourt. Works down the left side. Holds up on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass over to Jennifer. Now deeper into the corner to Cobb. Out top, Shoemaker. He'll pop from the free throw line and hit a tough shot. John Shoemaker, a fall-away double pump shot. He gets his third and fourth points of the night. 27-18 Mustangs. Left side on the wing. Randall down low. Puts it up and in as he finds down low Jeff Minor. Randall with the pass. And we have seen that play work to perfection 3 or 4 times now, Russ.
They find the cutter going in the back door, and I tell you, they run that very nice.
Jeff Minor, the recipient of that pass, got the layup and drew the foul, as that foul will go on John Shoemaker. His first 3-point opportunity, no good, as Minor couldn't hit the free throw. 29-18, Trojans come out of there with the rebound. Cobb in the forecourt. Holds it up deep on the wing, now to Thompson. On the wing, gives out now to Thompson. Thompson works against now a man-to-man, or extended 2-1-2 zone, and Thompson, he pops from 12 and hits the jumper. 29-20, his first 2 of the night. In the forecourt, it's the Mustangs. Right side, Randall has it stripped away by Jennifer. Well, strangely enough for us, we saw a lot of substitutions by the Trojans against Oxford. Here's their first one of the night coming in the second quarter. Todd Langley, 6'1" senior, checks into the lineup. Brad Randall comes out now for Republican Valley as Lee Broman is back in.
Republican Valley has gone to their bench quite often, and they've had some good production out of there, especially Brett Bortner.
Bortner from the side, or actually the recipient of the pass from Stewart. Out top, Minor now in the corner, Broman. Broman looks down low, can't go that way, now does. To Stewart, double team. He'll pop anyway. Couldn't get it to go, and Tyler Orvis comes under with the rebound and draws the foul against one of the Mustangs.
I believe it's Jason Stewart.
That's who they'll give it to. Jason Stewart draws the foul. Timeout will be taken by the Mustangs. With 6:13 to go, first half, Republican Valley 29, Cambridge 20. You're with RVL Basketball on 104.5 FM.
First National?
I'm not going to get into it.
No, that's not what it is. We had to say that. Mononucleosis.
29-20 the score. Mustangs on top. Trojans trying to cut into that lead. Orvis puts up the free throw and hits it. It's an 8-point contest at 29-21. Tyler Orvis, just a sophomore. Both teams fairly young, although Republican Valley with quite a few seniors. But they've got 3 starters that are underclassmen. Second one no good by Orvis. Rebounded out there by the Mustangs. Into the forecourt. Broman left side, now into the corner. Feed from Stritt down low. Shot put up by Portner. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds. The last touched by one of the Trojans. Langley got a hand on it. Tried to save it. Could not. Baseline right side. It'll be Matthew Stritt to trigger it in. Lob way out on top. Now to Portner. Right side they feed to Stewart. Back out to Portner. Whips it left side for Stritt. Stritt bounce right side. Shot put up by Broman. No good from 15 feet away. And it's cleared out of there again by Orvis. He really works the boards really well. It's Cobb in the forecourt. Working on the man-to-man against Stewart. Lob down low. Double, triple team. Tennefer tries to feed it over for Orvis. Tipped away and controlled now by the Mustangs. Into the forecourt. Stewart off the minor down the left side. Feeds back out the strip from 15. He'll hit it. Good movement that time by the Republican Valley Mustangs. And they're up by 10 again. 31-21 with 5:20 to go in the half. Ball's in the hands of Tennefer on the forecourt. Whips it left side on the wing for Cobb. Right side Shoemaker. He'll drive. 3 seconds against Cambridge. He got the shot to go, but it won't go. It won't count. Blooming and Lease and Randall all back into the lineup now for the Mustangs, as they have their original starting 5 in the lineup. Cambridge, their original starting 5, with the exception of Ed Thompson. It's Todd Langley in there for him. In the forecourt, almost lost by Roman, but retrieved by Randall before going out of bounds. He'll hold it up on the wing. He'll drive. Tipped away by Shoemaker, but retrieved. Out on top for Blooming. Right side now, Broman. Back out to Randall. Randall works on Tennefer. Right side, wide open. Shot put up from 15 and hitting it. Shot put down that time by Matthew Stritt. He's got 2 in a row there. 33-21. Lace tips the ball, but into the hands of Shoemaker. He'll bring it across the timeline. Right side or left side. Shoemaker from 22 hits it. Long 3-pointer for John Shoemaker. 33-24, driving the lane. It's the dish off to Randall. Stritt to Randall, and he'll hook it in for 2. 35-24, 9 now for Randall. Shoemaker across the timeline. Ball tipped out of bounds off the hands of Brad Randall. I'll tell you, he plays bigger, plays almost a little more like a guard forward than a 6'5" center.
He plays all over the court. He's just a whirling dervish.
4:21 to go in the first half. Long bomb from the corner, no good by Langley. Cleared out of there by Randall for the Mustangs. Gives off the Lease. He'll rush it into the forecourt. Drive to the free throw line. Hanging pass. He lost it. Got it back and laid it in. Ball was tipped away by Orvis. Lease quick to the ball. Laid it back up and in. 37-24. Out on top, Cobb open. 18-footer on the way. It won't go this time. And the rebound cleared out by Blooming. And the foul will go on Shoemaker. As we mentioned, both teams in the bonus situation. Paul Blooming will go to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1. That's the second foul on John Shoemaker. Blooming, 6'1" senior, will toe the line. As we mentioned, these are the second and third seeds of the RVL tournament next week, so they could very easily play again next Friday night in the semifinals at Oxford. Blooming's free throw, good. Biggest lead now of the night for RV, 14 points, 38-24. That's the second point for Blooming. Takes the time, dips the knees and fires it. He hits it. 39-24. Cobb, now no pressure in the backcourt being applied by the Mustangs as the Trojans break the timeline. Kick off into the corner for Langley. Feed down low. Tennefer puts it off the glass, fading away. Felt the contact, put it off the glass, and put it home. 39-26. Whip left side now for Broman. Down low. Randall goes to that hook shot again. This time he left it short. Coming out of there with it, it's Shoemaker. Shoemaker will rush it across the timeline. Down the right side. Through the hands of Langley and out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Mustangs.
That's one of those turnovers that's like in football. You turn up field and start running with the pass before you catch it.
Brian Borland, 6'2" senior, back into the lineup now, or actually checking in for the first time tonight. for Cambridge. Also coming in first time tonight, Charles Shoemaker, 5'8" junior. He added a spark to the Trojans last week against Oxford in the second quarter. Randall with it in the forecourt, wide open, shot put up and in. Again, they use those screens to get guys open, and that time it was Broman from 15. 41-26. Charles Shoemaker in the corner now to Langley. Out top, John Shoemaker for three. Off the mark, no good. Run down in the corner by Randall. He'll dish off to Lease across the timeline center court. Bounce pass down low. Nice pass to Broman. Lays it up and in. What's the defense with the bounce pass? Broman laid it home, and it's the Mustangs by 17, 43-26. Shoemaker cut off in the corner, trying to drive the baseline, gets it off to Tennefer, stripped away by Lee, 2-on-2, and he carried the basketball. Good call by the official.
Cambridge trails in the scoreboard, but they lead in the turnover department right now, 15-5.
I'll tell you what, Mustangs putting on some good pressure. The Trojans having a hard time with it.
And the defense of Republican Valley, the quick hands, always pecking away at the guy with the ball.
Charles Shoemaker in the forecourt works against Lease, trying to get it over to John Shoemaker. Now can't, so it goes to Langley on the wing instead. He'll take it to the corner. Back out to the wing for Charles Shoemaker. Out top, John Shoemaker. Charles on the left side, down low for Tennefer, working on Randall. They just collapsed the defense on him. John Shoemaker, 15-footer wouldn't go. Lease lobs it down court, and a foul will go on one of the Trojans in the backcourt.
I think John Shoemaker.
If so, that's his third. And quickly off the bench is Ed Thompson. I'm sure he'll come in for John Shoemaker. Shoemaker with those three fouls will sit down, a little unhappy with himself. 43-26. Well, Russ, about the same difference as the first game right now. Only a lot more scoring.
Well, I tell you, this Republican Valley bunch is very impressive.
Lease misses the free throw. Thompson runs it down ahead to Charles Shoemaker. Runs the break. He'll hold it up instead on the left side as the Mustangs are back defensively. Long bomb from the corner. Put up and in. It's a three-pointer for Todd Langley. Big hoop there for Cambridge. 43-29. The other way. Driving, putting it up. Blumey fouls, and Tennefer will draw the foul. On him, that's number 3. And now Cambridge getting into foul trouble. Already down by 14. They're starting to get some key players in foul trouble. John Shoemaker down on the bench with 3. Tennefer now still out on the court with 3. Into the free throw line goes Paul Blumey. Tyler Orvis getting set to come back in. I'm sure he'll come in for Tennefer. Free throw up by Blumey. Got it over the rim. It falls through. 44-29. Orvis will replace Tennefer in the lineup. That's the 4th point on the night for Blumey. A lot of those coming from the free throw line, or have all of them come from the free throw line. Yeah. Blumey, the senior, at the line once again. Puts it up, and this one's off the mark. I was going to say just barely hit the rim, but evidently it didn't as the officials blow the whistle and give the ball to the Trojans. 44-29. 1:55 to go. Charles Shoemaker breaks that trapping pressure, drives, kicks it off right side. Langley, he'll back up for a three-pointer. It wouldn't go. In and out. Cleared out of there by Randall. He had that ball and then backed up, Russ, to take the three-pointer.
Oh, he drilled that from the washroom.
Randall out top. Holds it up. Now goes right side, Broman. They look for the cutting player. It's on the left side now, Stritt. Wide open. There's Blumey. Free throw line jumper. Off the mark, no good. Leaf. Lost it. Retrieved. Lob out on front for Langley. Wide open. Lays it up. Got it. It hung on the rim and dropped through. 44-31 with 1:18 to go in the half. Mustangs up by 13. Stritt in the forecourt. Works against Thompson. To the top of the key. Left side now for Broman. Man-to-man defense by the Trojans. Broman had it taken away, but a foul will go before the steal. The foul that time on Brian Borland. And to the free throw line will go Lee Broman. 1:06 to go, first half. Again tomorrow night, Gothenburg at Sydney. And since it's out in the Mountain Time Zone, it'll be a little bit later start. Girls and boys action tomorrow night. It'll be a late evening. 6:45 pregame for the girls. The boys will follow. Free throw up and good for Lee Broman. 45-31. Mustangs had 25 the first period, Russ. They're threatening 50 here in the first half.
They are, on a roll right now.
Second one by Broman. That's good. 46-31.
He's in double figures now with 10.
Charles Shoemaker will work against that trapping pressure as they come towards him. He goes with the dribble, breaks the pressure all by himself, draws the defense to him, and kicks off to Orvis, who's triple team. Ball tipped away and taken away again by Randall. He'll lead it ahead to Lease. Lease into the forecourt and a whistle. And again, they'll call him for palming the basketball.
7 turnovers on Republican Valley, and just before that, Cambridge turned their 16th time over.
What appears to happen on that, Russ, is that it looks like he's looking to pass the basketball, and sometimes he just takes his eye off that dribble long enough. Charles Shoemaker, the drive, kickoff for Orvis. He lost it, retrieves it in the corner. Now Langley. Charles Shoemaker has done a good job, though, of breaking the pressure the Republican Valley is applying. In the corner, there's Langley for 3. This one's way off the mark. Orvis the rebound. He may be called for offensive foul.
Traveling
instead, he's called for the travel, yeah.
I think it's just not going the way of Cambridge would like to right now, but, boy, let's give credit to Republican Valley for probably the majority of that. They're just so quick. Boy, and they have such a good height, good speed.
They play tough defense because the majority of the points Cambridge has gotten have been from the perimeter.
They have.
In the forecourt, it's Stewart, right side. With it, it's Broman, out top for Randall, deep on the wing. 20 seconds to go. He'll fire a 3 and hit! 6'5", post player. Cannon, the three-pointer for his 12th point. He's 49-31 as he gives the Mustangs their biggest lead. Deep in the corner, shot put up no good. Down to 3 seconds to go. Broman to lead. Off to Stewart at the buzzer from 50. Off the mark, no good. After one half of play at Cambridge High School, RVO basketball, it's the Republican Valley Mustangs on top of Cambridge, 49-31. You're in tune to one.
Second half about to get underway. Here's Larry.
Republican Valley has the basketball to start the second half. They work left to right as you visualize tonight's ball game. With the basketball, it's Lace. Now gives off the strip. Left side on the wing. Randall finds Lace. He'll drive inside. Kick off. Strip falls away from 5 feet and hits it. Drew the defense to him, and then Phil shot back, or drew backwards as he fired it and puts it down 51-31. Biggest lead of the night now for the Mustangs. Cobb left wing, now into the corner for Shoemaker. Out top for Cobb. Back to Shoemaker in the corner. Drives, cut off, double team. Now out top, now it's Cobb. Cobb works right side for Thompson. Back to Shoemaker in the corner. Down low for Tennefer. Got caught up underneath, but he came back and laid it up with the right hand. The left-handed ball player goes to the other hand and puts it home. The other way, quickly. The shot put up by Blooming, no good. And the rebound cleared out of there by Thompson for the Trojans. 51-33. As Cobb will bring it into the forecourt. Cobb works against Lace. Now left side for Shoemaker. Shoemaker deep on the wing. Out top for Thompson. Right side. Open. Shot put up by Tennefer. Off the mark. No good. They crash the board. Lace has it taken away by Orvis. Out to Cobb for 3. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and a foul will go on Tyler Orvis. That's his third personal foul. So now 3 Trojans with 3 fouls apiece. First foul of the second half against Cambridge. First foul of the second half period. No pressure in the backcourt as the Mustangs will work. Down the left side comes Lace. Doug Lace holds it up now, goes right side to Randall, deep on the wing. Randall to the cutter, that's Matthew Stritt. His shot from 12 won't go. Rebound comes into the hands of Ed Thompson for the Trojans. Thompson into the forecourt, off to John Shoemaker on the wing. Shoemaker holds it up, works against his man, kicks right side, ball taken away. Lace will take it down for an easy layup, goes up with the left hand and puts it home. 53-33. Again, the lead 20 by Republican Valley. John Shoemaker in the backcourt. Holds it up. Now picked up the dribble. Goes to left hand. He threw it away. Trying to pass it over to Tennefer. And again, give that turnover credit to the Mustang defense.
19 turnovers on the Trojans in tonight's ball game.
Bloomy will trigger it in. Throws it right, right through the hands. Oh, they'll say Thompson tipped it. I didn't see that, Russ. They'll say Thompson tipped that one. Or maybe it was tipped at first.
Close call.
It'll be Republican Valley's basketball. Looked like that one just kind of bounced through everybody. In the corner, the feed off the Lace. He'll lay it up, no good. Tipped up by Randall, no good. Lace will get the rebound. He'll follow it up, no good. And Kurt Tennefer has just drawn his 4th personal foul.
Oh, boy, that is a big one.
Cambridge already in trouble, down by 20. Looking at some further trouble here with the 4th personal foul from Kurt Tennefer, their 6'4" junior center. And Doug Lease will go to the free throw line.
So far, 11 for Lease in the ball game. Very poised sophomore.
He'll eye the bucket, put it on the way, and hit it. He's got a lot of talent. You can see where he'll still have some development in the next couple of years, and he is going to be a very good ball player.
He's good already, and he's just going to get better.
Tenneper comes out as checking into the lineup. Well, we'll check and see who came in for the Trojans. In for the first time tonight. It's Brandon Flaming, 6-foot sophomore. He's got the basketball right now. Actually, Thompson has it near the timeline. Double team, goes through the pressure. Goes right side now for Shoemaker on the wing. Feed now out top for Thompson. Whips it left side for Cobb. Now Thompson, feed down low, intended for Fleming, and stepping in there to take the ball away is Broman. Into the forecourt, Blooming off the Lease. He'll drive right down the middle. Nobody picks him up, so he'll lay it up off the back of the iron. No good. He'll clear out of there by Thompson. Thompson to Cobb, right side. Shoemaker fakes, feed down low. Fleming can't handle it, tries to save it. He stepped on the line. 21 turnovers now on Cambridge. 55-33. Mustangs in total control here. 5.5 to go in the third period. It's Blooming on the right wing. He'll drive against Shoemaker, and Shoemaker now draws his fourth personal foul, and things just getting worse for the Trojans.
Boy, the wheel's falling off the Trojan horse tonight. Foul trouble and turnovers, and a very good Republican Valley team they're facing.
Baseline right side. The ball will be triggered in. That's the third team foul this half. It's Stritt. Stritt will lob it way out on top for Lease. Top of the key. Draws in. Fires from 18. Off the mark. No good. They crash the board. And Orvis comes out of there with it. Off to Shoemaker. Shoemaker will run it into the forecourt. Down the right side. Holds it up. Now kicks left side. Cobb drives. 10-footer on the way. Left short. Tipped around. It's Lease. They've got a 2-on-2 break. He'll hold it up, though, and bring it into the forecourt. Dish off late. Driving layup up and in. Broman with the hoop. The delayed break, and Broman with the hoop. It's 57-33. Cobb now back to Shoemaker down the left side. Feeds off to Orvis. Back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker with those four will stay in there. Ball tipped away, but controlled by Thompson. Over to Shoemaker from 18. He'll miss it. And the rebound cleared out of there by Blooming. Blooming runs it into the forecourt for the Mustangs. Holds on the wing. Out on top for Lease. Looks down low. Nowhere to go. He'll work on Cobb. Go left side for Broman. In the corner, Randall. Feed down low. Blooming wide open. Left it short. Rebound cleared out of there by Thompson for the Trojans. Ahead to Shoemaker. Shoemaker lost it, and then Randall tipped it away. They'll say that, now wait a minute. First of all, they said it was going to be RV basketball. Now they give it back to Cambridge. Brad Randall tried to seal it and come up with the save, and that's the proper call. Cambridge will have it at the timeline, but Trojan coach Dale Schoenfish wants to take a time. 4:26 to go here in the third. 57-33, Republican Valley. We'll send them into the tournament next week. The RVL tournament is the number 2 seed. The Trojans will be the 3rd seed. They've got the basketball right now. They're down by 24. Cobb on the wing gives that to Charles Shoemaker, who checks in the lineup. Feed down low for Fleming. He couldn't get it to go. Randall had it, lost it, tries to save it, and crashes in through that makeshift wall that they have up between the weight room and the gymnasium.
2x4 is every 16 inches covered by plywood, so they really make a thud when they crash into that.
57-33, way out on top. Charles Shoemaker bounced down low for Fleming. Lost it, ball's loose. It's still loose, and finally retrieved by the Mustangs. Stritt has it. Ahead to Lease. Lease works it into the forecourt to the free throw line. Give off to Blooming. He may have traveled. Yep. Blooming took it down the lane and laid it in, but his quick start was a little too quick. That's the 8th turnover against the Mustangs compared to how many for Cambridge?
They have 21 now.
57-33. Charles Shoemaker out on top to Thompson, back to Shoemaker. Ball tipped away, almost taken away by Broman. He lost it out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of the Trojans. 3:44 to go, third period. 57-33. Baseline left side. Orvis to trigger it in. Goes to Shoemaker. He'll drive down the baseline. Hanging jumper too strong. Rebound put up and in by Ed Thompson. Ed Thompson cleared up the rebound on the weak side and followed it in for his 3rd and 4th points of the night. 57-35, 3.5 to go in the third, through the hands of one of the Mustangs and picked up now by Orvis for the Trojans. Turnover gives it back to Cambridge. Shoemaker slowly up court, now goes left side for Thompson. Whips right side for Cobb. Cobb will drive, double team now, back out on top for Shoemaker. Shoemaker quickly picked up by Lace, left side for Thompson, and 3 seconds in the lane will be called against Cambridge. Back into the lineup for Republican Valley, replacing Matthew Stred is Brett Bortner. Bortner had a good first half, Russ.
Very good first half. They've got a good bench. Their 6th and 7th players who came off the bench really have contributed big time for us.
This is a good quality basketball team, this Republican Valley Mustang squad. Randall at the free throw line, feed down low, driving shot put up by Vroman, up and in. Got the bounce off the rim to drop through, 59-35. Shoemaker into the forecourt, 2:48 to go in the third. At top Thompson, now Shoemaker. Got a young lineup, real young lineup in there now for Cambridge. All juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. Thompson lobbed down low, intended for Fleming, over his head, out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Republican Valley. 59-35. Don't forget tomorrow night, doubleheader time. Gothenburg at Sydney on 104.5 FM, 6:45 pregame for the girls. Fortner out on top, works against the defense. Right side now for Lace, works man-to-man. Now back to Bloomy. He'll hang a jumper from 10 off the mark, gets his own rebound, follows it strong. Couldn't get it to go, and a fight for the rebound, and a foul will go on Lee Vroman against the Mustangs. That's the first foul of the second half against Republican Valley.
And the second person on Lee Vroman.
No pressure in the backcourt as Thompson will trigger it in for Shoemaker. But first we'll have a substitution as Jason Cobb will sit down. Todd Langley comes back into the Trojan lineup. 59-35. RV on top. They work on defense as Trojans have the basketball. Shoemaker into the corner to Langley. Back to Shoemaker on the wing. Out top it's Thompson. Whips it left side. Langley. Now on the wing it's Thompson. Lob down low, intended for Fleming. Tipped by Randall. And trying to save it over by the Cambridge cheerleaders was Paul Bloomy. Couldn't do it. Cambridge will have the basketball. Orvis to trigger it from the corner. Lobs it to Thompson. Out top for Shoemaker. He'll fire a three. Got it! Charles Shoemaker, his first 3 points of the night. 59-38 with 1:50 to go here in the third. Lace now goes left side for Bortner. Out top it's Bloomy. Bloomy works against Langley. Now gives off to Bortner. Top of the key. Free throw line finds Lace. Lace working on Charles Shoemaker, and now 3 seconds called against Republican Valley. Boy, they've been eyeing that stuff tonight.
And turnover down in Republican Valley. Yeah, the 3-point violation has been called many times.
Jeff Miner, Jason Stewart, both back into the lineup. For Republican Valley, they also played well off the bench in the first half. 59-38, 21-point game, and now a reach-in foul will be called on Jason Stewart as he warms himself up with a slap across the chest of Charles Shoemaker. That's only his second foul, second team foul this half against RV. Langley will trigger from the side. Langley now gets out there to Thompson. Thompson back to Langley deep in the corner, bounce down low, intended for Fleming. Got it back. He'll fire from 10. Off the mark, gets his own rebound, follows it up, no good. Orvis the rebound, follows it up, and he is fouled. Tyler Orvis will go to the free throw line for 2. Foul will be called against Jeff Miner. His second, team foul number 3 on the Mustangs. At the free throw line, it's Tyler Orvis. Cambridge will not play tomorrow night, but Republican Valley does have another game, Russ, before they get into the RVL tournament action Tuesday night. They will be at home tomorrow night against Class B Imperial.
Could be a good ball game.
59-39 as Orvis puts that one down. Second one on the way. This one's off the mark. Long rebound comes out to Stewart for the Mustangs. Minute 16 to go here in the third period. Stewart on the left wing. He'll pop from 3. Nobody picked him up. He'll miss it. Fight for the rebound. It's loose and cleared out of there by Langley for the Trojans. Over to Shoemaker. Down to a minute to go in the third. Shoemaker on the wing. Looks. Can't shoot it, so goes out on top to Thompson. Langley for 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound cleared out of there by the Mustangs. Check that. That's Stewart laid pass down to Miner, who lays it up and in. The reverse layup is good, 61-39. That's 4 for him tonight. 40 seconds to go in the third. Thompson in the forecourt. for the Trojans. On the wing, out top, Shoemaker. Right side, Langley. Now to Shoemaker. Feed down low. Flaming puts it up. And a foul before the shot will go on Jeff Miner. If so, that's his third. Fourth team foul on Republican Valley. So teams right now going in streaks on fouls. Cambridge got the first 3 of the second half. RV the last 4.
And in the first half, they were both in the bonus situation right around the first quarter mark.
In the forecourt, Trojans have it. Thompson, feed down low, intended. He towed up a three-pointer, then looked down low for Orvis, and Orvis was positioning himself for a rebound. The ball goes out of bounds.
They miscombobulated.
61-39. Trojans trailing by 22, and now the Mustangs with a travel violation. Jason Stewart picked up the wrong foot there.
Nobody argued that call. He did it right in front of the referee.
Borland comes back in, and he'll replace Orvis. Thompson will trigger with 22 seconds to go in the period. Looks to get it in. Does the Shoemaker. Back to Thompson across the timeline. Left side, Langley, feed down low. Flaming fakes 5-footer up good, and a foul down low. This may have been away from the basketball. We'll check and see. If so, the bucket should go for Flaming. Brandon Flaming got the shot. Lease got the foul. Bucket counts, and the Trojans will have the basketball. So an opportunity for a 4, maybe 5-point play here for Cambridge. Flaming trying to get it in. Does to Thompson on the wing. Down to 13 seconds to go in the period. Shoemaker out on top. Back to Thompson on the wing. 10 seconds. Feed cross court taken away by Lease. 2-on-3 down the left side. Lays it up. Couldn't get it to go. Thompson the rebound and the foul on Stewart. And with 2 seconds to go, that will only be the 16th foul. It'll be Stewart's third. Cambridge will have it at the end line with only 2 seconds to go. It's not the bonus yet. Nobody picking up Shoemaker in the backcourt. Now they will. He'll just have to heave one. Thompson gets it into Shoemaker. Over quickly to Langley. He'll fire from 50, and it comes up short. And after 3 at Cambridge High School, it's the Mustangs of Republican Valley 61, the Cambridge Trojans 41. You're in tune to RVL basketball. 104.5 here last night. It was Cambridge winning that one 62-39. Earlier tonight in the reserve game, Cambridge won 65-55. Trojans have the ball to start the final period. Flaming with it. Now on the wing, it's Thompson out top for Shoemaker. Feed down low. Nice pass to Flaming. Got the shot, but he traveled. He spun around Russ and moved both feet on the move.
In the process, 26 turnovers now on Cambridge.
No pressure in the backcourt as Jason Stewart will control. He'll bring it across the timeline and work on Thompson. Bounce pass right side for Miner. Now top, taken away nicely by Flaming. He's got an easy one, lays it up in the end. Brandon Flaming, the sophomore, timed it beautifully. Took it all the way down and laid it home. 61-43. Miner down the right side. Holds up at the free throw line. Whips it left side for Stritt. Stritt looks down low. Now goes right side instead for Lease. RV right now, it appears Russ just content to run some clock.
18-point lead, and yeah.
And now a 3-second violation once again against the Mustangs.
You're right, Larry. They've called that an awful lot tonight.
Anywhere between a half dozen to a dozen times tonight.
I'm not keeping exact tallies on that. Total turnovers I am, but not as far as a 3-second violation.
Shoemaker quickly down the court. Holds it up on the right side. He'll set up and fire a long bomb. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Borland. Follow up too strong. Flaming the rebound. Hook shot up. Got it. Almost looked like it was going to pop out, but he got it to drop. So Brandon Flaming has come up with the first 2 buckets of the final period. It's a 16-point game, 61-45. In the forecourt now, moving with the basketball. Bortner to Lee's feet, down low, tipped away by Borland, right into the hands, though, of Bortner. His shot up no good, but he'll draw the foul on Thompson.
For Ed Thompson, his second personal now.
And we'll check and see. This should be a 2-shot opportunity, and it will be for Brett Bortner. Bortner, 5'11", senior. Well put together. Looks like a fullback, and that's what he was.
Yeah, I think that
puts it up and in.
He and Jason Stewart might have played a little football. Pretty well put together, both of them.
Second one by Bortner is on the way, and good. 63-45, 18 the difference again. Shoemaker works into the forecourt. They've got the numbers, 3-on-2. Nice bounce over to Langley, and the ball Went right through his hands. Going up for the hoop, he lost it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Mustangs.
Cambridge has more turnovers than a French pastry shop right now. 27 on the night.
6.5 to go in the ball game. Delayed dribble that time by Stewart. Out top now for Miner. Miner will work on Borland. Left side they go. Stritt. Out top now Stewart. Stewart looking to find a cutter. Ball tipped by Shoemaker, and he may have drawn the foul. He did.
For Charles, that's his first.
Charles Shoemaker stepping in front of Doug Lease draws that foul. That's the 15th foul against Cambridge. Kurt Tenneper and John Shoemaker, both with 4 fouls, are going to come back into the lineup with 6:16 to go in the ballgame. They have been effectively shut down tonight.
Definitely, and getting in foul trouble hasn't helped them at all.
And that's 2 key members of the Trojan basketball team. Stewart near the timeline with 6:12 to go in the ballgame. 18-point Mustang lead, ball almost taken away, but Stritt comes up with it and fires from 10. Matthew Stritt puts it down. 65-45, back to a 20-point game. The other way, Langley down low, intended for Flaming, out of bounds as the ball was taken by Brett Bortner. Went up high to come up with the steal and just kept going on out of bounds. But he did save the break there. Broman, Randall, also Blumey, all back into the lineup for Republican Valley. 5:59 to go in the game, 65-45. Down low they go to Tenneper, wide open underneath on the inbounds. He gets the easy hoop, 65-47, in double figures now with 10. In the forecourt, it's the Mustangs. Randall out on top, eyes the three-pointer. He hit one earlier, the 6'5 junior did. 6'5 senior, that is. Bortner, right side for Blumey, down low for Randall through his hands, and taken away by Flaming. Late whistle, and they'll give Flaming with the foul.
That's his first foul of the evening.
It'll be Mustangs basketball. They'll trigger on the baseline right side. Bortner, both teams now in the bonus situation. 5:36 remaining in the game. Bortner, a long count, lobs it out on top for Stewart. Stewart works left side now for Broman in the corner with it. That's Bortner out top. Randall, now Stewart, right wing, feed free throw line. Blumey in the corner, Broman. Now Blumey whips it left side, quick perimeter passing. Randall on the wing, out top Bortner, and again, Republican Valley eating some clock. Broman down low. Randall works against Tenneper, and Tenneper had to lay off on Russ, and Randall goes in for the easy hoop.
That's the first basket of the second half for Randall, 14 in the evening now.
67-47, and Randall comes up with the steal down low. Gives off now for Stewart across the timeline with 5 to go in the game. Blumey down low for Bortner, double teamed, he threw it away. He threw it to where Blumey was instead of where
he used to be instead of where he was.
That's right. Was as in past tense, I guess.
Yeah, well,
that's
very
what I
good.
was trying to say.
Very good.
In the forecourt, John Shoemaker. Free throw line, Tenneper in the corner. Langley, long three-pointer off the iron, no good. Long rebound comes out to Langley. To Charles Shoemaker. He works on Stewart. Bounce left side for John Shoemaker. Now Langley. John with it, back to Charles. Down low, shot put up by Fleming from 5, and he hit. He got off to a slow start when he came into the ball game, Russ, but he's come on strong for 8 points. 67-49, 4:22 to go in the ball game. Randall in the forecourt to Blumey, bounce down low. Bortner posts up. His shot too strong, and Fleming clears out for the Trojans. Fleming ahead to Charles Shoemaker, down low. Pass led too far for Tenneper. Another Trojan turnover.
Well, Larry, get ready to do some more memorization because they're going to put in a whole slug of substitutes again, and I think we're going to see it from here on out.
Here we go. We've got Lance Handley, 5'10 senior, coming into the lineup. Also, Lauren Howard, 6'2 junior. Joe Reiners, 6'2 sophomore. And one other ball player in there, that's Mike Rowland, a 6' senior, all for Republican Valley. Also, Jason Stewart staying into the ball game. Handley with it on the wing. Goes out on top now for Howard. Howard working against Tenneper. Left side ball taken away by Fleming. Couldn't come up with the steal, though, as he goes crashing into the crowd, and old Dick Shoemaker across the way.
Well, it's a good thing he stopped him.
67-49, 3:50 to go in the ball game. Right side with it. That's Rowland. Rowland Holds up. Now bounces it over to Stewart. Stewart working on Jason Cobb, who's back in the lineup. Spin move down low, laid it up, got it. No good. In and out. But the follow-up up and in. Down low, the follow-up hoop. Getting the garbage bucket, Joe Reiners. Came right into his hand, 69-49. Cobb bounce right side for John Shoemaker. Driving, hanging shot, no good. Slamming the rebound and a foul down low will go against the Mustangs. Foul will be called that time against Lance Handley. And to the free throw line will go Brandon Fleming.
Both teams in the bonus from here on out. 69-49. Republican Valley by 20. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Well, the game has been fairly even here in the second half for us, and actually even in the second quarter, but Republican Valley just came out strong, opened up that 13-point lead, and just never looked back on the Trojans.
That first quarter was very important for him.
Fleming's free throw is good. It's a 69-50 game. Second one on the way. Oh, this one's short. Hits the rim. Run down, though, by Shoemaker. He'll fire a three. Hit it! John Shoemaker with a big three from the corner. 69-53. Possibly too little, too late. Stewart gives off now to Howard, right side. Handley with it. Out top, Rowland. Rowland, bounce right side. With the basketball, Reiners. Stewart feeds in the corner for Rowland. Out top, it's Howard. Works on Tennefer. Give left side. Handley. Shot put up from 15. No good by Rowland. They crash the boards. Fleming comes down with it. Lost it. Down low. Shot put up no good. Ball tipped around. Still controlled. This time now by Cambridge. As it's Cobb. Off to Tennefer. Out top for Langley. Langley to Shoemaker in the corner for three. Off the mark. No good. A push-off foul down low will go on Jason Stewart, it appears, for Republican Valley, and will send one of the Trojans to the line for a 1-and-1. That's his fourth personal foul, as Kurt Tennefer will go to the line. Cambridge down by 16. Only 2:27 left in this one. It's been the Mustangs all the way. Tennefer at the free throw line. Puts it up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Cambridge. Off the hands of Joe Reiners. Almost appeared that Fleming might have tipped that out of his hands, Russ. Langley to trigger at baseline left side into Shoemaker in the corner. Drives. Can't get the shot. Cobb from three. Off the mark, no good. They crash the boards. Fleming the follow-up up and in. And it's 69-55. And now, official is going to give a warning to Brandon Fleming for a delay of game. If that happens again, we'll see a technical.
Just a simple little delay of game after the shot goes up. You know, you knock the ball down, just roll it on the floor, and delays the inbound.
Full court pressure now by the Trojans. They're down by 14, 2:14 to go. Stewart, some of the starters getting ready to come back in for the Mustangs. Coach Hilton maybe not quite as comfortable with this lead now. Reiners on the wing. Brings it out on top, ball almost taken away, and a 3-second violation before the attempted steal will go on the Mustangs, so the turnover gives it back to Cambridge. And back into the lineup now comes Lease, Blumey, Randall, Broman, and Stritt, the original starting five for Republican Valley with 2 minutes and 1 second to go.
Just when you think you're retired for the night.
Trojans have it in the forecourt. Cobb works the right wing, double teamed into the corner for Langley. Feed down low. Tennefer puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, cleared out of there by Stritt. Stritt will give it off to Lease. Lease down court. Nice pass ahead to Blumey. Shot blocked, but a foul will go on Brandon Fleming. Boy, that pass from half court, Russ, he split the defense once again. We've seen him do it 2 or 3 times tonight, and he hit Blumey right on stride.
That's a well-oiled, well-disciplined basketball team that really works well together.
Coming into the lineup now, first time tonight, 6'1" sophomore David Mowry for Cambridge. He looked good in the reserve game.
Oh, he looked tough. Real, this tall kid really,
long and lanky.
Yeah, put a little bit of meat on his bones. He'd be a biggin.
Free throw by Blumey, no good. Also now coming in for Cambridge, first time tonight, Jeff Allmeyer, 5'9" sophomore. He don't need no meat.
No. No, you're right.
He'd been eating the taters and gravy of Grandma's for quite a while. Blumey at the line. Yeah, you do that too long, you look like me. 55-70 in the forecourt. It's Mowry. Feed down low. Nice pass into Fleming up and in. Through the seam. 70-57. Minute and a half to go in the ball game. 13 the difference. Randall in the forecourt. Kicks off now to Lease. Feed down low. Ball tipped away. Lease runs it down now in the forecourt. Hallmeyer's called for the traveling violation. Cambridge fans did not like it. They thought he got rid of it fast enough, but he did not in the eyes of the official. Borland will come into the lineup, and Kurt Tennefer will sit down. And now we'll see substitutions once again for Republican Valley. Back in Lauren Howard, Reiners, the same guys we saw a while ago. Lance Hanley. Hanley has it right now on the wing. Gives off to Howard. Open at the free throw line. Doesn't shoot. Now Rowland. Mike Rowland in the lineup. Left side, Reiners. Gives to Howard. Out top, Doug Lee still in the ball game. The only starter for the Mustangs. Down to a minute 4, and the dribbling violation will go on Rowland.
Republican Valley is chewing time off the clock. Make them come out and foul you. It's playing keep away, and they've got a 13-point lead with just a little over a minute to go, and it's pretty much in the barn right now for the Mustangs.
5'10" junior Bill Campen comes into the lineup now for Cambridge with a minute 3 left. 70-57. Left side, Mowry feed down low, intended for Borland, tipped away by the Mustangs. It'll belong to Cambridge with 57 seconds to go. Now coming into the lineup, Brett Fortner will replace Doug Lease, as Lease will check out of the lineup for the final time tonight. Baseline left side, Mowry looks to get it in, does. 18-footer on the way, no good. Shot put up that time by Campen. The follow-up, though, up and in by David Mowry. 70-59. 45 seconds to go. Out top with it now. It's Fortner, left side for Reiners. Feed down low. Nice pass. Layup up and in. Shot put up and in that time by Handley. 30 seconds left. 72-59. That was a beautiful cutting pass again. Down low. Shot put up by Fleming from 10. He got it and drew the foul. And with 24 seconds to go, Brandon Fleming, who's really come on strong here, the sophomore off the bench, has had to play some quality time when Kurt Tennefer got in foul trouble.
Quality time is a good way to put it, Larry. 15 points in the second half, 13 of those coming in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start in the third, but he's come on strong here in the fourth. 72-61, the free throw, good. And it's a 10-point game, but just 24 seconds left. This one belongs to the Mustangs. As Bortner works against Campen, goes left side now for Howard. Out top, Bortner. 15 seconds left. Left side now, Rowland with the basketball. Works right side for Reiners. Down to 10. With it is Hanley. Bounce down low. Bortner lost it. Got it back. Fires from 12. No good. Ball tipped up by Reiners. He couldn't get it to go, and that's the ball game. Your final score, the Cambridge Trojans losing to the Republican Valley Mustangs. RV 72, Cambridge 62. And make sure you say thanks to these fine sponsors. Russ is figuring up the final statistics. Our RVO sponsors include Rickley's Ace Hardware.